What is going on, guys? I'm a dating coach here in Chicago. I used to work for the world's biggest dating company back in 2008, RSD, and I'm also one of the top performers in Coach Kyle's school group for confidence and self mastery as of right now. So, without further ado, I want to explain how to never run out of things to say and what to do like always. And the foundation of this, like the practicality of never running out of things to say, is just allow yourself to speak. Just any idea that comes to mind, whether in anywhere, just bring it into like reality. Okay. Do not be afraid of making mistakes, because making mistakes is the thing that makes things engaging. It's the thing that actually makes things more provocative. It engages emotions. So the actual inner work of allowing yourself to do that and just push past the discomfort of doing that. That would be the first thing that I would recommend, that I recommend to my clients and students. The second thing is, what is your intention? What do you want to happen? Like, start asking yourself this so you can have questions to see if the person that you're talking to, if your exact desire is appropriate to invite them to. For example, if you wanted a one night stand compared to like a relationship. So if you're at like a club or a venue or something like that, you would ask questions like, okay, does she live far away from here? Who is she with? Like, it wouldn't make sense if she's with her family and she that they came to visit her from a different state. The likelihood of her going home with you is different from she came here by herself or she came with one of her friends. And the difference between asking yourself, what is your intent, what is your purpose in doing this. So for example, if it's a woman that you want to date long term, then you approach things differently. Like, what do you do for work? What days are you free? Things like that. You see where I'm going with this? So depending on your own intentionality, like, it's super detailed on what your intent is. So that way you can segue those conversations and topics on top of allowing yourself to express whatever it is that you want to express. The more authentic you can be, the easier it is to find people that connect, resonate with you. There's no such thing as rejection, because you want to filter out people that don't match you, and you want to go to the next set or to the next interaction whenever you are essentially wanting to manifest your experiences and desires. So that would be the first one. And as for what to do, like in terms of like texting and the messages, and you're talking to them and you don't know what to do and it's kind of awkward. The first one is allowing yourself to speak and just throwing out random statements or conclusions, or even my favorite thing to do, little side note, is asking emotionally engaging questions. Like, super random. When was the proudest experience you had this year? And then now when you ask her that, she remembers that experience of when she was proud, and now she feels pride, being proud in the present moment, and she correlates that with you. Same thing with like sadness. When was the last time you cried? And you can do a little escalations, like, oh, her hamster died or something, and you're like, oh, that sucks, and then you like hug her, something around those lines. And as far as what to do in terms of like texting and all these things, like, ask yourself, if she was interested in you already, what date would you take her on? What experiences do you want to happen? Like, even in arousal, man, I remember back then I wasn't mm, as expansive with my sexual energy. I used to be embarrassed about it because I thought it was like weird to bring that into society, just because of social conditioning. However, if you make like an interaction comfortable and appropriate and fun and engaging, you can actually spark arousal in the same way that you can share mental dialogue of like sadness or anger. That influences their emotion. And in the same way that as arousal is an emotion, you can even express what you want to do to her, and that will get her turned on as well. So these are things that I would highly recommend you start expressing yourself. So the first thing is to get extremely intentful with what experience and desire that you want to have. This will fix the root problem and cause of not knowing what to do. And if she doesn't fit, go talk to someone else that wants to have that experience with you. So getting intentional is the first part of what to do. as far as what to say, allowing yourself to let go of outcome and just vibe with people. The people that will like you, and the people that won't. You can't be liked by everyone. That's like saying, I want to be a protein shake, and then you like advertise it in McDonald's. People are going to be like, ew, this is disgusting. Or green juice. Like, you're a specific type of demographic product and XYZ, which a lot of people will like and resonate. So it's best to be your most potent self. So that way you can find your target audience, or the women that you're talking to, in order to convert what it is, the desire that you want to make happen, into reality. So those are the two things on never to run out of things to say, and always know what to do. So those two things. Anyway, this was a short video. Hope you enjoyed and found this a bit insightful. If you want real life interactions of me applying this, I post those in my Instagram, and it's in the description. Guys, see you very, very soon, and happy whatever day it is that you're watching this. Bye.